presiding bishop. What is it this time?
Oh, you didn't finish your sentence, Moon Man. I still want to call him Martin. So is the name of the Moon Man and the other one. Right. I know what I want to do, Val. But I want to go and solve Otto's puzzle. And a little arachnid. Look at it. Crystallized. It's so cute. Do I have ammo? Crafting. Consumables. I can make a shock grenade. Ooh, what weapon do I have? A pistol. Got it. That means that no, ammo. Small plasma charge. Okay, that's all we can make. Alright. We're gonna go to the free market station because I want to solve Otto's puzzle. Now that I have the ability and tech to do so. Who wants to come with me? We're going with you two. And then when I go back to Dorado, I will take Ozza and Tristan. That one. And over here. Up. Alright. Okay, so we need... What am I looking at here? Do I need to go left to right or right to left? Oh, hello. Is this the only one that has power? So you're the only one that has power, so I have to redirect power from you to the others. Okay, let's have that reload. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... 1, 2... That one? No. That one? That goes... Okay, hold up, I'll figure it out. Enable power, enable power. I need to like step back and fully look at it. I will get it, I promise. I promise we'll figure it out. Is it gonna take me a minute? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, okay. also not that. What the fuck are you doing? Okay. 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 No. Shit. Am I stupid? Guys, you have to tell me if I'm dumb. Because I have... No. Enable. Enable power. What am I not understanding? I have one red, I have... Open! Which ones do I need green? These or those? All of them. I hate this. Hold up. Okay. Enable power. Enable power. Enable power. Enable power? But that doesn't go to that. Enable power. Hey, Inez, can you get the fuck out of here? No, son of a bitch. Enable power. Enable power. Enable power. Why is some... No. I'm gonna need you... Inez, get the fuck out of my face. Stand there. Because this doesn't tell me anything. My pattern recognition skills are not kicking in right now. Enable power. Enable power. Enable power. Enable power. Nope. Okay, I have the middle one green. That's sick. Cool. 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 Enable power? No. No. Because that's not... This isn't... to that one. Enable power? Okay, we have two. What do I... Okay. So it's these 3 switches that I have to figure out. 2, all 3. If we're going from here, we need power to this one. Oh, oh! What? 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 Can you just move out of the way, you two? I can't direct them to go stand in a certain area. Okay, we have power from there. Oh, fuck me. Oh, guys, I don't remember what I just did. Shit. Oh, hold up. No, I do. I remember. Fuck! Could I Google it? Yeah. Am I going to? No, I'm gonna figure it out my damn self. Even if it takes me an embarrassing long amount of time. That goes there. That, we need that one on. That goes there. Okay. All of those are on. What do I do with the bottom row? And as you two are in my fucking way. Okay. We need power to go through this one. We need this one on. Enable power. Am I stupid? No. Because it's not going through that line. Is it supposed to be going through that line? Is that... What am I not understanding here? What am I not understanding? My pattern recognition is not... Shut up. Is not kicking in whatsoever. My brain is like, we need power to go to this one, but it's not, because the power should be crisscrossing, and it's not doing that, and now I'm slightly annoyed. Just give me the answer. I'm gonna scream. Huh? You mean to tell me that the answer is... Hold up, can I reset the entire thing? How do I reset the entire thing? No, reset the entire thing. Is that it, reset? Okay, you mean to tell me that the answer is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh shit, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I never in my fucking days would have figured that shit out. Never. Suits me in journal. Last night I did not wake up screaming. This is the first since the crash. Unfortunately, I think it was due to hitting my head on overhang before I passed out, and not due to getting over what happened. I wish I had not felt guilt to my survival. My dead colleague's final words, a blare of the klaxon, the ship stuttering beneath my feet as it crashed into this asteroid. It is a mismatch of sound and noise and bright light that rings in my ears even now, months later. Shame-free market station does not have someone able to help with matters such as these. The closest thing is that doctor, and last time I went to her, I returned 1 molar fewer. Alas, Otto. Cool. That was totally worth it. Fuck you. Totally worth it. Down, preferably. Thank you. Can I go talk to Otto about solving this puzzle?
Yeah.
I would not have figured that out. We would have been there for the next 30 minutes if I did
Tired
not.
of firearms that explode in your face?
Otto,
Come to
Otto, Otto,
Backup
Otto.
Weapons
Otto!
Store.
Otto!
Nobody
Otto!
even listening to this. Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be working soon. In the meantime, I've plenty of miscellanea for sale. Be happy to show.
What was this? Vacuum tube. Give me this.
My contraptions don't explode no more.
Spend money on
Honest.
that.
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs.
I can leave.
Get your drugs here.
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today.
Back to the normal, at least scheduled programming. Just me exploring Dorado. I feel like there'll definitely be more to do here. I just don't know what that is yet. Get in the ship. In the incognito. It's blinding for everyone. So, Niles. I remember how to drive. Hi, Tristan. To Dorado. Interesting that we don't have different landing pads. We found a half-built landing pad, but we aren't able to land on it.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Are you saying that because I jumped over the railing? 2 more for that. We are going with... let's go with Tristan and... Yeah, let's bring Niles. Those two have had fun. We're gonna bring Tristan and Ozza. Oh! A 9 armor rating or invisible to enemies of... We're gonna go with your armor rating so I don't get you killed. And Tristan... He rapidly regenerates health. In Terranium, his companion ability recharges considerably faster. Why? I feel like that'll come in handy later on. I don't know what for. I want Ozza. I want Tristan and Ozza. Sorry, Niles, I love you. Truly. Favorite guy. Love having you here. I just want to see their interactions. Okay. I have now lukewarm coffee. Oh no, it is still cold. Fuck yeah. I want to go over here, so in order to get there, Automech repairs continue. Inspired outsider defends facility. Fuck you talking about? Can I get to that area from mural pieces? Here. You want to go here. If I go this way? Yeah. Okay. I need to walk up here, right? Ooh. Is it over there? Okay. We're gonna go not do that. We're gonna not do that. We're gonna not fall. Because that would suck. That way? Yeah, okay.
So, since I was unable to convince you to join the Protectorate, perhaps I could join your cult. I am simply so miserable in my role. I desire chaos!
You need to first prove you are worthy by, eating the innards from a still-breathing two-headed canid.
A two-headed Canaan? Where would I even find one?
Well, first you need to smear yourself in... Look, I'm not going to keep doing this if you're just going to believe whatever silliness I spout.
This is edge of map. Caution, it's uranium. Yeah, that definitely is uranium. I thought that they would have really funny interactions, that's why I wanted to bring them. Also, just Oz's ability is so... I'm gonna touch it. Okay. Is so strong. Okay, I'm just going into traps and picking up slabs of meat. Probably not the safest thing to do, or the smartest. But it's what I'm gonna do anyway. Ooh, went too far. Ooh. Ooh! Frankie Billings. Hello.
You lost, stranger?
Not particularly. I'm right where I need to be.
I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Order? Protectorate? Anti?
Earth Directorate?
Well, don't that beat all? An unaffiliated freelancer. You and I are a dying breed. Me, I'm a sprat trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Anti. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow. Sprat leather has military applications, as all things do. I also hear tell that higher-ups like to put them around their boots. You know, sprat spats.
And how's business?
Slower than I'd like, but that's not the first time I've had to tighten the old belt. Things will pick up once the war is over. Unless a rift devours the colony. When that happens, sprats and bits will be the least of my troubles. Be seeing you, freelancer.
So you're just a person I can meet? So
Hey now, that's mine!
sorry, sort of. just a tad. Are these hearts? That looks like a heart.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. It's not stealing. This is stealing. You can keep that. I'll stop taking your things. Serenium filters. Okay. Now that I've taken your everything, you're just a person I can find? What would I do if I didn't walk towards edges? Which my nose start bleeding? No, we're fine. We're clear. We're good. What the fuck was that huge shadow? Okay. I won't ask any further questions, I guess.
Hey, Tristan. Or should I say, the famous Arbiter Rao.
If you seek to taunt me, know that my hammer has crushed the skulls of dozens like yourself.
See, that's just it. You act all high and mighty, but you're as scary to people as I am.
Wrongdoers fear me, most certainly. But loyal subjects admire me. I might go so far as to say I am adored, far and wide.
No, they're terrified of you. I should know. I grew up having nightmares of being judged unworthy.
You mean for doing something like, oh, joining an insane religious cult?
You're dumber than you look. And that's saying something.
I was right, their interactions are fun. Is there a cave over here? Things I can steal. No, just crystal. This is this little area. Just scientists studying Varachnid. Whoop-a-ba.
Working hard or hardly working? Ha, that's rhetorical.
No one steal your things. Most of them. Sorry. That was rude. Okay, not working.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores
Okay.
up the foundation
Nope.
of your fundamentals.
Do any of you have a name or just labeled scientist? Scientist Daphne or something? No? Okay.
Prosecuting! Viscerally! Hunkering down!
I was right, those being nests. Anything big over here? Just ooze. Shouldn't be able to do this to your game. I mean, I should, but... I'm assuming that if we have round edges like that, it means that I've explored. I'm going with Baldur's Gate, gray map, and rules. Oh my god. I have hiccups and they hurt. Cliff. Bottomless pit. Got it. Got it. Don't go into that.
None shall stand against.
How's that?
Possible. No target to gut.
I forgot that they give off Serenium. I went with the two melee characters, didn't I? Niles and Inez are the ones with guns. These two are the ones without guns. These are two melee. That's smart of me. It's fine. If I have a gun, we're set. How's that?
Sting. A lot. Step aside.
Unleash my might!
Come back, come back. I got it. Give me the stuff on your body. Okay. Anything down here? Why has it become so... It's not fog, it's dust. Like sandstorm dust. Is that because of you? Hello? Sorry. Just pointing a gun at random people. Can't get close to it, there's uranium on it. I say as I try so closely to touch it. That's where the scientists are? Yeah. Okay. Getting significantly closer to the thing that we actually need to be near. Ooh. For the biomass grenade? What happened to y'all? Wildlife? That's fitting. Well, some of these are anti-Cleo wasps. God damn it. There we go. Thank you. Were those lung rounds, not long rounds? How do we get over here? What is this building? I'm just walking this shit now. Oh, a coolant tank. It'd be so much better if you were an energy canister. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that I would like an energy canister instead. Ooh. What are you? I've been here before? Yes. I want to get here. I don't know how to get there. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Up and around. Find an active warfield. It's so... Is that just the sky? Full-on haze if I can't see shit. Ah. What do we got over here? Oh, this is... right? Oh, okay. Okay, so I can pick up everything. Can I walk that? Is that how it's telling me to get to that? Is to jump? That can't be it, right? Lost the tiniest bit of help when I jump. This is where we got the outfit that we are currently wearing. Mines. Uranium. That's worse than a mine. 9. That killed a sprat. Mine. Mines! God. I love being dumb. Okay. That was mildly entertaining. Mine.
Friendly approaching from the north, home fire.
How do you guys know that I'm friendly? I haven't stated that I am. I haven't stated that I'm not. Thank you. I thought that said sticker for a minute. I'm like, I get a sticker. I don't. Can I? No, that's where we came from. Right? It looks like you can go over here and jump and walk it. That for sure is not what you were telling me that I have the capability of doing. Unless that is for sure what you were actually telling me that I have the capability of doing. Because I can't get up here. You just go around it. Can't go through and I can't go over. But I can go around. Hit my head on a crystal. Am I not gone this way? Apparently not. Can I go through? Oh! Oh, right. You... I know that I can get up there. I want to go here. I want to go to the shiny building with the shiny things. Okay. I'll actually go where we need to go. Because I think this is a tram station. And that's where another mural piece would be. And then I'm assuming either the mural piece is going to be in here, or in here. Or this one. Talk to Abbot Newell. Right. And who is Abbot Newell again? Okay, I'll get there carefully. Walking into the active minefield again. Is there an elevator over there that I take? How do I get up? Oz, are you good? What is that? Turret or telescope?
Everything okay, Tristan? Your head appears to be in danger of imploding.
Though it shames me to admit it, I I'm still poring over your words from before. You were jesting, yes? About the subject's fear of us arbiters?
No, I wasn't. How can you be so blind to the fact that anyone would be rightly terrified of someone who had the authority to execute them on the spot? For any reason, at any time.
The common subject is expected to have faith in us. And why would they not? No true sovereign-fearing arbiter would ever abuse their power, or dole execution out on a whim.
But you could. And no one would or could stop you. And that's more terrifying than I am to people.
I resent the comparison.
I like their interactions. Like I said, she's like, dude, I'm scary, but you're fucking terrifying. Ah, elevator. I'm assuming. Oh, no. Oh, I am walking towards. So the other one is you over here? No, it's this street over here. Ah. Get the gun now. Yeah, I know about the main mission, but what about this building over here? What are you? Can I enter and not be shot at? Only one way to find out. Hello?
We regret to inform you Zeranium Manufactory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
That's a big... Ooh. These drills are actually working. That's a big bitch. I'm afraid to enter because I feel like I don't have permission. So we're gonna go to Abbott. Unless if I walk closer to it, will a little fast travel point activate? Yeah, that door is locked. There we go.
Hello? Someone there?
Hello?
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I'm an Earth Directory of Business. Let me speak to whoever's in charge. Well, good luck with your little lockdown, I guess.
I'm sure you're quite a big number over at the Earth Directorate, whatever that is. Wasn't there a popular work of speculative fiction that used that name? For children?
I'll be back. Just you wait. Right of investigative.
Right.
Okay. I knew I wouldn't be allowed in. Can I break your door? Can I break in? Don't tempt me, I will find a way. And if that includes me breaking an ankle to do so, I'll do it. No, that's really far down. I don't think you can go past that mist, so you might be able to stand there, but I don't think you can get through there. Alright. We need a writ of some sort? A writ, I don't know what that's at. Writ of unquestionable ability or something? I need a piece of paper that says I'm allowed to question you about things. Don't worry, I'll get that. Either from Abbott, Newell, or somebody else. And no, your systems were working. I could hear you. It doesn't mean I listened to you. I I love how it looks at night on this planet. It's pretty as fuck. My favorite word of the day, bioluminescence.
To battle!
I didn't mean to shoot. I think big guy has a hammer. Let's go. Just got it. I got it. That's nice. No. I'm stuck on. Oh. Up that. Alright, look at everything. So that is, that just... Okay. Okay. Can I go up and around? Is there an up and around? I'll kill you, sprats. Haven't come into contact with a lot of canids. Oh, oh. Searching everything for tossball cards. Oh yeah, that's just pure death. Got it. Says if I haven't fallen off a cliff before. Okay, now that I walked back over there, circle back around. So I'd assume that tossball card would be in one of these tents. But I'm just guessing shit now. I think I just want the tossball card. Because I like that you can collect them, but they actually do something for you. Either health or toxicity levels or anything else. There are 2 tents over here. That one is closed. That one is also closed. I am trapped here. I have trapped myself. Right. Am I going the right way? I'm going a way. That does not mean that I'm going the right way, though. Get back. Okay. That. Hold up. Is this where you come from? Yeah, okay. It's a little building here. Friend or foe?
Stranger, the order bids you welcome, but also warnings. In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
What was the attack? Actually, Ruth sent me to speak.
The presiding bishop sent you. Then I'd advise making for it post-haste. You'll find safety there. The rest of this area, less so.
Oh, you don't gotta tell me.
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end. Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken. They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's mercy.
You definitely should have told me that in front.
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack. Cultists, mad to the last one. You can usually identify them by their outlandish,
Outlandish what now? Did you have a point you wish to make?
Their outlandish disregard for convention.
It's a good thing you're smarter than you look, or you'd be scraping your innards up off the ground right about now.
What's up?
They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance.
Orvins, I would like for you to know, I'm currently learning that I should have come here first.
The creatures are of the genus Varachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so.
Thanks for the information. I should have come to you first, because this is where we start, and I went everywhere else than here, than walking down the street by a bit. Oops.
I don't see anything else coming.
Yeah, you guys give Dung Beetle. Not really, Can I have this? Your small little plasma charge? No reason. Burst assault rifle, leaded jumpsuit. I don't need it. Lockpick. You're lucky I can see into things. I'm not taking that. No. Because that will get us in trouble. That'll just start picking things up that is next to us. Funny. Such a funny flaw. I'm not taking that. For our own safety. I've already fucked us up in many other ways. I have a savings account, goddammit. You want me to put kleptomania on top of that? I'm already poor. I can't talk my way out of everything. I go in the statue. The fuck was that? Hey, Crescenite. 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 I'm just picking up crafting materials. I don't even know what they're for yet. What we got over here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got dangers of the high variety. I just get pushed off the edge now. Whoop.
I shall not stay your execution.
I got it, 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 I got it. I say not aiming. I got it. Oh, what's that?
Step aside, swine.
There we go. Forget that I can do this. They got it. Don't you worry about it. They got it. I am dependable. I rely on my team. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Where's the other one? Oh, thank you. Come over here. Where did you kill it? There we go. Thank you. Energy canister. I've never been so happy to find an energy canister before. Yeah. Little sprat body. Bones. Bones I didn't even notice. Good to know. Okay. Interesting that not all of them have crystals on them. Matriarch's Mercy. Dead end. Violet. Examine. You see a large pile of seemingly unrelated debris. Well, this isn't really apparent at first glance. On further study, it seems that this once was an improvised structure of some kind. You try and recall everything you know about architecture. You see a large pile of seemingly unrelated debris. Pets.
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole thing.
You have name.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
My health was never in question, but inside must be gravely injured.
Oh yeah, Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenberg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
I'm sorry, you have a dude here named Gert?
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
What worries me is you may be right, you're saying it. I don't trust the order. I didn't mean to steal that. And your back was turned. That's not considered stealing, but that's considered stealing. Wanted? Morton? Didn't I kill him? Or did I kill Jan? I killed a Dasani. Dunsany? Why does this look like Jack Black and Bucky Barnes? Which one did I kill? Did I kill Edward or Jan? I don't think I've killed Morton. Or did I kill Morton? I don't remember who I killed. He was in the, God, that's blinding. He in here, right? I guess I can check the bounty. Look up your own bounty. I don't have that. Look up local bounties. Wanted Jan. And wanted Morton Edward. Return to loot. Turn in a completed bounty. Oh my god, I've killed all of the Dunseneys. Okay. I've killed all of the Dunseneys. Morton Edward Dunsany from the equation. I've killed all of them. I thought I just killed one. Nope, killed all. Cool. That's what you get for walking around. Everyone, shut up. We're gonna go engineering, science, sneak. Yep. Guns and melee are always gonna be last. Now everything's at 4. Look at us. Okay, let's see what we've got. Uranium absorption, don't care. Wholesale spender, don't care. Trick shot, tracker. Hostiles on the mini-map are no longer hidden by the shroud, the area outside the player's field of view, and have their facing shown. Using tactical time dilation gadget, you gain an increased evasion chance, ignoring. Creatures always drop raw meat, which can be eaten. Sharpshooter, run, and hitter. No. No. Oh, now I know how to do a psychopath build. Got it. Form enthusiast. Access to received from medical inhaler. Additional primer slot. Manual reset. Inspiring commander. Kills scored by either you or the party charge each companion's ability a small amount. Companion command meters filled 5% each time the party scores a kill. Ooh. Hot-blooded ghost. Deep diffuser. Whenever you disable them, I haven't been using that. Bullet shield. You gain a bonus to damage resistance and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over your companions. Connoisseur, healing from food damage, inhaler charge from foods. Bribe cost. Bribes now cost less and stolen items sell for more. Nature Spring. You can temporarily... That one. Good thing I read everything. There's so many things. Look at us. What was that? What did I just do? You can temporarily tame hostile creatures, having them fight by your side for a moderate duration. You can tame unaware hostile creatures by sneaking up to them and having enough medical skill. Tame creatures will not follow you, but will fight other enemies nearby. Also gain a bonus to damage against all creatures. Cool. That's fun. Hello.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Oh, it's upgrading bounties. I'm like, what are you doing? Victor Eddie Ornity.
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down to a decimal point. The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
Wait, that's how you've been helping the displaced here? Talking to or at... You haven't actually told me about the situation yet.
Oh, dear. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Do you think people are listening?
Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
Okay.
Where do we go
Displaced
now?
refugee.
Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict, with an 8.23 margin of error,
we're
that
not
our
going
situation will
anywhere.
improve in time.
Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. This so-called exclusion zone.
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
Prosperous Crapper is close enough. Commander Gray, and you are?
May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
Helpful troublemaker is a noble calling. Don't care. I'm gonna go with that.
Though, admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends. The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me. The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them. Chance of life-threatening peril from a yet-to-be-determined catastrophe were the administrant's words. Not what I would call specific. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but you, maybe you'll have better luck.
Agarwal?
Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building, probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
Yeah, with a stupid-ass name like that. Agarwal. What am I looking at here? You have a name. Hello.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
What the void are you talking about? Tell you about big complaint about my neighbor, but they're standing pretty close.
Oh, you don't know already? Allow me to explain what we have on offer. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but
One
nobody
moment. There's a plane flying over my home. Give it a sec. Continue
here
till
wants trouble with the Order, so they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they fight using stand-ins. What does that solve?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I came to ask about the situation in camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilized pugilists, and a cicanid to feed.
So where's a gun hand?
You got business? No? Move on. You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh?
Emmeline?
Forget it. You can come in.
Agent Kapoor. Good thing I fell down, right?
Hello, hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes? Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
If you were so good, why are you operating out of a refugee camp? Ooh.
We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war, and maybe expand our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our feelings on the fighting. But if the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry.
Idle
browsers will be escorted from the premises.
Out of all factions, I do like Sub Rosa over everyone else, simply because they're just trying to live. I mean, they're trying to make money off of it as well. I'm gonna keep the hearts just because I don't know if I should or not. What do you have on you? Okay, I don't need any of that. Acquiescence. Incoming damage may change defense mode. Light damage, dealing less than 10% of max health, enables 10% damage resistance mode. Heavy damage, exceeding 10% of max health, enables 30% evasion chance mode. Incoming damage is automatically converted into energy. It's converted into energy. I don't know if that's good or not. I've got no clue. You have no pistol upgrades. I don't care about anything you have. Decryption keys. Acquiesce. I can't even buy it, but I'll take your decryption keys. Thank you. Mercenary's gas mask. Have a good day, Kabor. I like how they look the most.
This is truly a misbegotten settlement if criminals are allowed to operate openly within it. Architect's mercy.
Tristan, we're not going... I'm so sorry for the flashing lights. We're not going to judge the refugees of any sort.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose. Don't feel like no stand-in.
Mudge and Mapother. I'm gonna talk to Mapother.
Ah, I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won, you won, right? Matters settled. The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Can you tell me anything about the situation in this settlement?
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan. Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borstloaf. Oh, then you know more than us, I guess. Boss Tilda knows all sorts of funny business about this place. Two of us? We just try to keep our heads down.
Thanks, Mapother and Mudge.
Oh.
I think that's the building that we need to go into, but I'm just walking around now. It's weird. I'm not gonna steal anything from the refugees.
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Yes, sir.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the Order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Do you think there's a, Sorry, is your name Horst Lamping? Horst?
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Requires medical. 5, dagnabbit.
Don't want it, don't need it. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one.
Skinny teeth?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends. You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
I think out of everything that you listed, Horst, I don't want to catch skinny teeth, because what in the fuck is that? Skinny teeth? That just sounds gross. Gregory.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains in these parts.
You want animal remains? I've got animal remains. Actually, I just sold animal remains. Ooh. Activist Calder Widmark.
Algorithmic dissonance? Don't even like the sound of it. How could something be incalculable? Why, the very idea is preposterous. And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something? Oh, doesn't everyone have that memorized? It's 1.77245385. Ah, I see you were making a jest and/or attempt at conversation. Anything else?
It's a busy settlement and a task about situation in town, but your presence here distracted me.
Distraction and I are old colleagues at this point. My part in these shared circumstances is admittedly somewhat unique. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate, to show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
Babe, it's real cute. You think I understand that? So you're just mathing out here in public so passerby can watch you math?
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
Maybe they all have more pressing concerns than polynomials.
They must be exceptionally pleased with the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy. Numbers here are pretty compelling. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors. Longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Most people need more than medicine and water to be happy. I want to see what it chooses.
Surely you've heard our reasoning. I'd note by leaving the area fallow, we've lowered settlement productivity by 3.57%. We lower that more still to care for the displaced. Gladly. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time. Then back to it I shall get.
Y'all have given me a lot of names, and I haven't been listening to any of them. Hello? Okay. Speak. We need to go into the building, no matter what. That is the main point. I'm pulling cords. I'm yawning, and my legs are falling asleep. I'll shut up.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Halt! I don't recall letting you inside. See, we have an entry process here. Means no cutting in line.
I snuck it through the hole. Not to worry, I'm here on official business.
You're not a refugee. Well, that changes things. Either way, you're still a newcomer. So listen up. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
Sure, take your predictions seriously.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts. Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here. Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Okay, so we have companion-wise, because you're saying Seer a lot and my brain's thinking of stuff. We have Niles and Val, who are Earth Directorate and part of the original crew that we had. We have an Arbiter of the Protectorate. We have a Cultist. And then we have Auntie's Choice, which is Inez. I'm assuming that our last companion is going to be Order of the Ascendant, but I'm curious if they're a seer or not. Also, I fully snuck in through the hole in the floor. So there is that. There's a hole in the back, and that is what I snuck in through. I feel like there has to be a tossball card in here somewhere. I just don't know where.
Too damn crowded.
By calculating the position
Alright,
of every
in we
item
go.
in the universe, we can predict the future, control reality, and ascend to a state of virtual
Oh, Adele.
1,068.5 pardons. but my attention is presently 99.81%
You guys can't give me numbers.
coordinating
I'm too
provisions
stupid.
and supplies for the displaced.
Archivist Woodmark suggests I speak with you about your
Well,
work.
if the archivist said so, I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
Sorry to say, but the displaced may not have noticed either.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me. The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
Can I ask you a question, Provisioner Adelaide Plasmid?
Appreciate you.
Tristan, get out from behind the counter. I was taught as a kid not to go behind the counter unless necessary. Or I'm allowed. When you guys say the ascension of humanity, what are we ascending to? When people say that because ascension and evolution are in the same tree but different branches. But the same root of idea. What are we ascending towards?
Yes.
I would like to
You
open
may
the vendor,
peruse
please.
to your heart's content, but do so speedily for my sake.
Oh, if you have the pistol, maybe you have a thing for it. I want to see what they look like, but I can't. I don't want to look stupid. Oh, yay. Can I buy? Frost Converter? Silencer. Frost Converter. That one's $350. Do I want that? Yeah, we'll take it. Okay. Thank you. Administer Arwell. Agarwal. So sorry. Pronounced that wrong. I'm aware of how many saves I have. Where?
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
No? No idea what you're talking about. I'm just a humble courier. How'd you know she sent me?
Mathematical predictions always keep us one step ahead. My latest augury noted that a stranger would come bearing an inconvenient message. This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
Here's the thing. Have I gone, where is said exclusion zone? And have I been to it, or?
Or that it only that simple, but she ignores essential variables of the equation. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Is it full of uranium? How is the exclusion zone dangerous?
We don't know, and therein lies the frustration. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote,
You don't know how dangerous it is? You don't know what's causing the danger, and you're threatening death if places entered because people are curious and want to go against your fucking fuck you.
An outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold.
Oh, great. Where would I even begin?
The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute.
Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started?
What can you tell me about the voice of the displaced? Earlier you said I was foretold. How does that work?
Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here. I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order. Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an Order barricade.
Yeah,
but you already knew that. According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Talk to people, Matriarch's Mercy. Alright.
I suspect there is a rock in my boot. Thankfully, an Arbiter is capable of withstanding even the most fearsome discomfort. Speak freely.
Do you need to step aside and take the rock out of your boot, Tristan?
There's anything worse than my former fellow Protectorate subjects?
Same words. Alright, moving on. Dr. Hall's
By the
Beardsley.
law, it's you.
Me? Searland and Wiley. Abbot Joseph Newell. Ah, you're the motherfucker we need to talk to. Protectioner. Intercessor. You know who I am?
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Shh, trade now, talk later. You want my help?
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Right, I've heard it all before, but what does that have to do with me? I have a question first. What do you think of the conditions of the camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out. Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
You desperately need my help with something else?
You see, the Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Even in its unfinished state, the equation gives them the means to predict the future. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
You think I'm dashing? I'm going with it.
Thank the law. Matriarch's Mercy couldn't have waited much longer. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Well, it ain't me, babe. Very well, I'll find your medical specialists, as was foretold.
My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks. How can I be of service? Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
Let me just see what you got, babe. What's this thing? Perfume micro? Pinnacle perfume micro? Okay, a primer. Does that mean that I get to keep it forever, or I just have one of them? What is this? Recipe Essence of Vigor Kilo. Heals health over duration, plus 10 Zeranium poisoning. Good. Medical inhaler slot, damage resistance while crashing. Yeah, that's cool and all. Does this mean that I only get one of them, or that I get the recipe for it? Because this is recipe. This is... I don't have the money to buy it anyways. I have $605 on me. Okay. Read the datapad? Can I do that? Codex. Logs. Seer's prediction. Though you may be a stranger to these lands, you shall help us by locating medical specialists essential to the health and well-being of Matriarch's Mercy. Be they formally trained or unconventional in approach, a rest assured that they will be welcomed with open arms. A taxidermist, a savant with needle and thread that can be found within the bounds of Matriarch's Mercy. He's the dude outside that complained about not finding enough animal parts. An automechanical that has fallen prey to scrappers. He's the one that I have the little marker on. And a plumber. The automechanical that I have the little marker on. A plumber, a specialist in the most depraved and yet essential biological function, is currently in the trenches of combat. We thank you for your forthcoming assistance, Seer Wiley. So, a plumber, an automech, and a taxidermist. I have meds. He's over here, right?
Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
No, he's over here. Host. Lamp.
Look.
Horse. Too far.
I think I'm gonna vomit. No, wait, it went back down. I'll try
That's
not
gross.
to sneeze on you, but no promises.
Sneeze that way. Good news! Doc Holdsbeardsley asked me to bring you some medicine.
Law, finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
How much do you really want this? Because I might need it more.
Now that you mention it, you do seem to be of a genuine sickly disposition.
Truly, I am
Buy your
sickly.
own medicine. This one's mine. Besides, I'm guessing you need something stronger for whatever it is you've got. You have my gratitude, stranger.
Thanks, I got more money out of you. Taxidermist, you, George Reef Farnham.
How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's Mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist.
I got the right guy. I'm seeking a medical specialist to help Doc Holdsbeardsley. How much do you know about suturing wounds or reattaching limbs?
You are talking to the first prize winner at the Stuffed Ursapod Club, 2 years consecutive. But something tells me you didn't come to talk shop. What's this about, Agent? Am I in trouble?
You call me Agent. Just the opposite. I'm recruiting you to assist the doctor in Matriarch's Mercy.
What? Me? No. Listen, friend. A little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional.
Surgery, taxidermy, same thing. We don't have the luxury of high standards. You'll do fine. Most of your patients will be at the brink of death anyway.
Clearly you don't suffer from imposter syndrome. Have it your way then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve.
Sleeves and got a deal. Got any leads on any clean sprat corpses? Nope, but I know a hunter.
I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business.
Sure
Word has
is.
it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself.
I definitely should have came here first. I know where to
Well,
find her.
in that case, happy hunting.
I knew she was important. The automech. Oop, wrong thing. She's over here. That's her. Right? No. Mantisaur Nest. She's E. That's Frankie. That's the automechanical, and then where is it telling me that the plumber is? Is it telling me? Ah, plumber. Doctors inside borders. Okay. Talk to the taxidermist. Got that. Go back inside. See if there's anything else.
The meaning of life.
Let me go further.
And we are the keepers.
Let me go in here. Anyone in here? I'm not stealing from the good refugees. I'm not doing that. Not today. I don't need it anyway. Order problem. Armament modification. Ooh. Like I have enough money for that. I could start selling ammo, but I'm genuinely afraid to do that. Except I can sell heavy rounds. I don't like using that guns. I don't like your shotguns. Compact we keep. Long rounds we get rid of. Short rounds we keep. We keep that. We keep. I have a lot of those, so I'm keeping those. That gave us some money. Use workbench mods. Silencer, or do I put the frost mod? Armor mod, nope. Weapon mod. Silencer, barrel add-on. You know what? No, put the silencer on. Okay? And then break down. You can break down that now. Now that I have the ability to craft it, you can break that down. Do you want 52 mag picks? Jesus. Why do I keep picking them up if I can't fucking use them? Ammo. Yes. Cool. I like a decent even number. Don't need trauma kits? I want trauma kits? My god, can I have energy canisters from quite literally anyone? Do you sell energy? I don't sell energy canister. Do you sell energy canister? You have 2. Look at you go. Oh, I just buy ammo. I forgot that that's also an option. I can buy an amount of ammo. Look, a decent amount of ammo. Should I? That's a lot of blood.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity.
Okay. Hi. I'll talk to you. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go up here and look at things. I'll be right with you, Seer and Abbott. Alright, you don't got anything cool. Not even a single town spell card. Alright, what do you want? Who do I talk to first? What the fuck? I'm talking to you first.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. I was not informed you'd be arriving with a, scholar of alternative belief.
You are just dying to call me a cultist, aren't you?
Don't worry about Ozza. She's, harmless, mostly.
Me? Harmless? How dare you? Call me that again and I may feel the need to show you just how harmless I am.
I suspect I'm lacking the appropriate context to understand this, no doubt, humorous exchange. Shall we just move on, then? Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
No. Does a manticore queen kill its mate and feed the corpse to its hatchlings? Start using smaller words, I'm gonna start using bullets.
In the future, a simple no will suffice. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
Victor Clement, with zealots connected to the Order. In a word, revenge.
DeVries? Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall a DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers through.
If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats.
You're so lucky. Victor Clemens fell in with that monster and paid for it.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Well, he certainly cried when I was discussing things with him. Okay, fine, I may have tortured him. I suppose that could have been blood seeping from his eyes. Never mind.
When you... what?
Good one, Asa. We definitely did not torture Victor. For very long. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the bomb one.
Torturing him? Was that obligatory as well?
Well, when I picked it, I didn't think that would be the thing that occurred. I need to be sure, Victor. Oh, are you going to cry? Should I get you a tissue?
Disgusting.
This news is disturbing, to be sure. Like many of our most brilliant minds, Victor was also troubled. I only wish I'd realized sooner the extent before you became involved. I hesitate to ask, given your established methods, but now that you've foiled Victor's machinations, I require your assistance in another matter. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar. After what they did to Victor, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger?
I won't bring Asa. I don't want you to forget it. Respectfully avoid yourself.
I quite agree. The presiding bishop's determinations are not to be questioned. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Just checking. You're sure the Order didn't intentionally attack Auntie's Choice?
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
I'll look into
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory.
You just handed me a
Wiley and
warrant.
I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings. Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
Is that a fancy way of saying you can predict the future?
Yes.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine.
I too value a good lackey. Having someone who can predict the future certainly seems handy. With
Oh, indeed. I needn't educate you on what you can see with your very eyes. There is a great deal of pressure on me to navigate what is a rather novel situation. Without Wiley, I dare say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Many lives depend on him, on us both. Why, Matriarch's Mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development.
That isn't saying much. Matriarch's Mercy is a disaster, so your friends, colleagues. And what statue? The giant statue.
Is a statue of the Matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Oh, certainly. According to my calculations, the monastery will be accessible to certain members of the public shortly.
Oh, good news indeed. Oh, you really must visit. The observatory is a true sight to behold.
Thanks for filling me in. I'll be on my way. What are you telling me to do? No. Take the Abbott's message to the outpost opportunity. That's what we're gonna do because we need to go there first. Investigate Zeranium manufacturing. Uncover further correspondence from Abbot Newell. Apparently, I at some point found a terminal entry from Abbot Newell that paints Seer Wiley in an uncharacteristically poor light. Maybe other messages worth finding before you confront the Abbot about it. Ooh. Travel to Golden Ridge, meet with Abbot. Investigate. You were able to take Victor down before he could blow himself up. Victor lies dead. That's one conspirator down. You have entered the enemy range where you search for Victor may continue. The main entrance is shield shut. Oh, I'm trying to find you. You completed your investigation before meeting with Abbot Newell. Okay. And then optional and investigate. So for that, we need to go to the Zeranium manufactory. But first, we're gonna do these. So first, we're gonna take news to the troops, which is that one. So we're gonna go here first. So I can go here and recruit a plumber. It is a plumber, right? Yeah, the automac is to our left.
Friendly outbound, hold fire.
Thanks, bud. How's a almost started singing the Addams Family theme song and then went, can't do that. Where am I going? Where are you going? Oh. Right. Report back to Dunbar. Why would I do that? Dunbar. Dunbar. This is where I want to go. Am I near the trenches? Are the trenches behind me? Am I walking towards them? Did I get the thing out of this one? I'm gonna assume yes. Good. Oh, dumbass. Okay, I need to find a plumber. Mine. Am I in them yet? Woo-ha. That's a mine. That's a freaking mine. What am I walking towards? Okay. Those. There we go. Do you mind? That's so safe and
Friendly approaching from the north, hold fire.
Hi guys. I need a plumber.
Halt! What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Auntie's choice. Everyone is on edge since that last attack.
A plumber.
Honestly,
is there a bathroom in here? Plumber. They have to have a name. I knew that there was somebody important in these trenches somewhere. I need a plumber. Orders here. Ah! The pipe technician!
Make sure and get plenty of exercise. An active heart,
Benjamin.
active bowel. Now, what can the pipe doctor do for you?
I am recruiting you.
You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people?
Sure, dude, Ben.
This is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge.
I believe in you. Don't stress. Dr. Stress is leading cause of constipation. Thank God I have swab.
Gum, you're all right. Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer. See you there, friend.
Good luck, Ben. I don't know how the fuck he's gonna get across this field. But, good luck! It's kinda everywhere. Okay. The note. I'll walk there. Careful. Oh dear God.
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
Yep, I'm aware, thanks, but I got it. I understand. I know what I'm doing is dumb. Oh, that's why I'm very carefully. Thank God for the observation ability. Ooh, can I have that? Thank you. And I get to keep 3 of those bits. Awesome. I feel like she's just taking more from me. Careful, 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 careful. There's uranium over here. Durbin! Durbin! Durbin? Durbin. Durbin. Durbin! Ran all the way here.
Returned. Is there a reason you're looking to monopolize my invaluable time?
I have a letter. And do this, Brian. Make sure they do the next time. The order sent me to help as a gesture of goodwill. They didn't attack you.
Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
This piece of paper, because the order Abbott sent me an emissary to convince you.
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
He wants you to contact your superiors to make sure things don't heat up or escalate. So if it wasn't the order, you have a new enemy slaughtering your people.
Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what by law do you think I can do about it?
Be damn professional and report this development to your superiors.
Seriously?
First one.
You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting you know that the order says it wasn't them that slaughtered my men? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we go back to killing each other.
One moment. Durbin, the air compressor in the garage is currently going off. And we're going to sit here until it stops. Living in this basement, I can hear everything in this house. It's not really the basement, it's just the bottom floor. It's still going. It's still going. I don't care. Continue. Alright, point taken. So I'm going to convince you that the order didn't do this.
An offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And you'd like my help with those?
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you. See? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
I don't have the emotional... Nope. I don't have the skill to do that, really. All it takes is some bits to solve this issue. I'd do you a few favors. What kind of jobs do you need
That bomb
done?
that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning.
My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it. Her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn auto docs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
Help your medic. Is there more that you might need?
There's been a murder at one of our forts. A trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him.
You should talk to Security Officer Abner. It's already resolved. Time to send my message.
Well, I suppose it can't.
Bitch, I've been doing everything else besides going to the main building.
Can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it.
Thank
If
you.
you're looking for more work, I'll gladly pay you as per Auntie's rules and bylaws. Solving the rest sure would pluck some cysts off the pig that is my migraine.
Interesting, but I'll have to think about it. I'll come back. What else do you need done? Alright, but does Auntie require that you pay me for the work I've already done?
Pay you? Without a previous agreement? So you ain't part of Auntie's at all, are you? No, if you're fool enough to do it without a contract, you're fool enough to do it for free. But that's all the more reason for you to fill the contracts I have left. They're plenty lucrative enough to make you feel passably compensated.
Where are the other jobs?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts...
Hey, bud, can I tell you something? I met that Mantisaur. His name's Wojciech.
...is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways,
Wojciech?
there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
Oh, Wojciech's little problem? Sorry.
How did you know its name? I'm taken care of, but it's resolved. Wonderful. I had no idea how to even approach the issue. And I digress. When you walked into my chaos, I never fathomed you'd become such a boon to my personal endeavors. Job done and payment proffered. Now, if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
Can I be of any further use to you?
You return again and again like a particularly unshakable rash. Is there some compelling cause? Then why by law are you...
Nope, I've helped him fully. Message sent, awesome. Oh, I love that so much. I love that. How do you know its name? We need to go to the automech. Actually, we need to go here and then to the automech. But I do have coils. Where's my medic? I do have coils to give Cormier.
You're back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us compression
Is that
coils.
a Orphan Black reference? Last name Cormier?
Well, it's not much, but here's what I have. You're back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us. Lovely. Wonderful. That's just enough to get the first of our auto docks back up and running. Thank you. Still, if you find any more, please bring them my way. It would be marvelous to have spares.
Yay! How many more do I need? 10? I have one working though, so that's good. Oh, that's why else I wanted to go to the... I forgot the name of it. Free market station. Okay, we're gonna, because I'm not gonna walk there. We're gonna, fast travel. What is this for? Is that for a scanner? There's a little screen. Yeah, see? Bojack. Behind us. That's where Frankie should be. Automac is over there. If I do that, you'll fall and die. Oh shit.
I've seen much of Arcadia within the past few years, but I would prefer the thrumming skies of Praetor any day.
Praetor? Are you addled? Nothing but lightning and rocks out there. But that does remind me of your personality.
Should have expected such a response from the likes of you. How could you understand the quiet grace of its many protectorate edifices? The bioluminescent seas.
Bioluminescent.
The perpetual darkness? The thrill of electrocution? Nah, I think not. I need sunlight and warmth.
Bioluminescent. Hey. I need Sprat hide. What's up? I'm back.
Howdy. Now what can I do you for?
I need Sprat hide.
Gregory? Well, I'm glad to hear he's still kicking. Loyal customer. Very particular about his sprats. These being hard times, I've had to raise my prices. Gal's gotta eat, and I don't care for sprat meat.
Are you fucking kidding me? 750? And dead sprats? 750?
You know where to find me.
50? Fuck. I don't have that money. I don't even know how. I have 253. I don't know what I can do to get that money. I did get recipes, though. All the way down. Light pistol plasma barrel. Cool. Kinetic plasma pistol. Now silenced. Recruit automechanical. Recruit automechanical. Recruit the automechanical. Watch me not be able to do it. Oh. It's fine. We have to be flawed, they said, because of course you would be flawed in space. Of course, you, a human that was frozen for 10 years, would definitely be flawed. It's behind us. No. Yes. He's in here. I have a medical kit. I have 0 engineering skill. Because having you part of my party doesn't give me plus 10 on any fucking things.
Greetings once more, potential qualified engineer. Searching for navigation data back to Matriarch's Mercy. No. Result. Error. Navigation systems offline.
You must be one of the medical specialists to see or foretold.
This unit is not programmed to respond to order prognostication. It is not a medical specialist. It is a specialized tool of medicine. Farewell, potential qualified engineer.
8. Level 8. And 750 bits. This shit stinks. It's fine. Get out of my face. What is this? Tell the abbot. Right. Talk to people. Matriarch's Mercy. Go back to Matriarch's Mercy. We haven't gone up the elevator yet. We don't have permission.
Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this way just to catch a bullet on the camp's doorstep.
You worry too much, my dear. Even the Protectorate isn't much in the business of murdering refugees. And there aren't many Protectorate nearby. I'm sure the Order will aid us.
Maybe. Even if that's all true, camp's still gonna need a place for us to go.
See, y'all running out of space.
Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Do you believe Arcadia shall
Let's go
ever
and click on
return
everyone.
to how
Do you
it
have?
was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting,
I miss my... Any luck with the Sprat hunt?
Do you have 750 bucks? I need 750 bits. If you have that, we can do numbers.
Sorry. I'll try not to sneeze on you.
Okay.
Thus, if we compare the rates of dust accumulation inside the settlement...
Some people think soup doesn't
outside,
qualify as
we
a
gain
meal.
minute insight
people
into
are
the grand plan.
Wait. Don't...
Can't say I'm fond of these Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore. We all have reasons to be.
Really? What was yours?
Honestly, I don't...
My noggin sure is sore. Ow!
You're a doer. We need doers.
Don't do anything foolish.
I didn't mean to point that
Don't
out.
do anything foolish.
Oh.
Greetings. I heard tell that you aided Spider in his little reconnaissance venture at the Guardian Estates. Between the two of us, I sent him out there to get him to cease jabbering about his glory days. I hardly expected him to locate anything worthwhile.
Your words are so good. Why are you operating out of a refugee camp?
It's superb cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide. And Sub Rosa delivers. At only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's Mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling! Well put. So long as that zest isn't the taste of blood.
No, that's Oz's deal.
Go on, get out of here. Scram.
I was gonna see if any of you had an opinion. I was clicking on everyone that I see.
My noggin sure is sore.
Friends! Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Cloister. One day, it will process all of our equations. Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to exclude our teachings.
Go on. You take care now. You hear?
Ruth Bassar is the first among equals of the Laureate Council. She will raise humanity.
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
You're following the personalized order predictions, are you?
First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rolo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one, as a laugh. Everybody ribbed me about it. just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliffside and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
How accurate would you say the predictions are?
I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers? I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough. You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, you know? Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Oh, okay.
Anybody needs me, I'll be right here patiently awaiting my latest personalized order prediction.
Okay. Why am I allowed up here? Is this why? Why am I allowed up here? Okay.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than...
Oh. Administrator Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
I did not learn what the exclusion zone was.
The seer predicted imminent danger to the exclusion zone. In the interest of safety, the displaced must leave.
Well, the displaced are the ones taking that risk, on the grounds the predictions can be false.
The displaced are under the Order's care, and the Order should decide what is best for them. Hence why we need the help of an outsider. Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
Hold. I don't know what the exclusion zone is. I've learned what the exclusion zone is. I'd like to discuss what I found out. We'll go with the displaced perspective first.
I'm all ears, Mediator.
You heard about this business with the sub-Rosa altercations. I spoke to the camp doctor about the health situation here. I found evidence of a collapsed structure.
Collapsed? But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure. More of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
Refugees shouldn't have to build in these conditions. These huts came crashing down.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established Order construction guidelines. The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire sub-Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help. Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it. I understand he is rather short-handed.
Yeah. Someone should get right on that, huh? Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis? We have ample room to space people out more, but only if we utilize the exclusion zone.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns. Speak on them.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Quite right. Rollo's co-occupant might have also supported our warnings, had he heeded them.
I don't know. You ask me? When it comes to these order predictions, there's a lot of room between a probable and definite outcome. You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
A bit rude, don't you think? But since this mediation was foretold, I will not dispute your findings.
You actually got the provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
All right.
I'm appreciative of you all getting us food and medicine, but she needs backup.
I suppose I'll take it under advisement. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
It does lie with the displaced. But
shit.
I'm not gonna risk lives.
Administrant. You win. I'll honor the terms of the mediation. Let's hope your math was right.
Have faith. Or, if not faith, reason. We can still work together to improve conditions around Matriarch's Mercy. Your reward, Mediator, with my thanks. I now consider the matter decisively closed.
Did I do a good thing?
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel facts of reality. But it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate fold deserve punishment.
Seems to me they've suffered enough.
Only through loyalty can we end further suffering, not by surrendering to our foes.
Why would they fight to uphold a system that failed them?
The Protectorate has failed no one. These current circumstances are unprecedented. A loyal subject would understand that. My feelings aside, I shall not judge them, owing to our bargain. But I cannot promise my duty shall not win out in the future.
I want to break you of your faith. I want to break you of your beliefs.
What are we standing around jawing for? There's mayhem and murdering to be done.
I don't know what to do with you.
You take this prediction business pretty seriously, don't you?
No.
What happened to this place?
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and
I
the
don't.
Order? Look on the
Not
bright
really.
side. Tried to
I
keep
just
the
don't want to
cycle
risk
vicious
lives.
When I asked the seer for medical specialists, a plumber was not what I had in mind. Trust in the Order to think outside of the box. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else?
$750.
How can I be of service? My
Never
supplies are running.
$750 is what I would like. I would like 750 bucks. Oh, that's what that looks like. Cool. I don't like it. How much do I have? 378.
Hello again, How can I be of service? My supply...
I hate it here. You can have that. I don't care. Okay. You can have that too. I haven't picked up a lot of other things. How we doing? Ah, God, son of a bitch. Fair.
How about that? Me, a real doctor and everything.
Yeah. Okay, I've resolved the
You
thing.
held that new rifle up at the monastery, the Oracle?
The one Wiley designed, right? Uses a tracking algorithm, never misses. Sounds ambitious, even for him.
I'd give my tenure for an hour.
Administrator Agarwal tells me you played a pivotal role in persuading the refugees to abandon their petition to move into the exclusion zone. Well done. Anything I can do to assist you?
I have some questions about the situation here in Matriarch's Mercy. Yeah.
Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss? Apart from providing them sustenance, shelter, and scientific ministry, you mean?
I thought the order was about elevating humanity. Nothing about this screams elevated.
Need I remind you, Arcadia is at war. This is what war looks like, I'm afraid. The Order is operating within a very reasonable framework to provide as much aid as it can. Alexandra Monastery is a place of sacred study, advancing our understanding of the plan. We cannot jeopardize that vital work all for the comfort of a few. I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, let us move on to less controversial topics. Yes, what have you discovered?
Ooh.
Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
Oh, I love you so much! Fuck! We're at like 500.
About me, was it?
I converse with many members of the Order on a number of subjects. No doubt I was extolling Seer Wiley's numerous virtues. We can discuss this more at a later time.
When Wiley's not around? Okay. How... 676! I'm fine. It's fine. Right, this is where we need to go now. I need money. Can I sell like an organ or something? Please, for the love of anything.
Yes. I tell you, I, for one, will rest easier with the exclusion zone emptied.
When I looked up what the exclusion zone was, it told me that if you didn't side with the Order, everyone dies in a rock slide.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return?
I fully want better commodities for...
Sorry. Got some kind of tickle in my chest. Sorry.
For the refugees.
Some kind of tickle in my chest.
Are you all right,
I don't know where I'm walking. Oh. I want better commodities for the refugees, but I didn't want any of them to die. I didn't want to risk their lives. I am not walking towards the thing. There we go. It's being weird. Okay, I have a letter.
Zerania Manufactory 7, presently at
if investigating inquiry from Abbott Newell will open up. Your facility launched an attack on Auntie's Choice. Let me in before they reciprocate.
Yet, how do I know you're not one of their number? An advanced party sent to cajole me into swinging free open the gate. What our consumerist rivals lack in intellectual rigor, they readily make up for in subterfuge and guile. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? We don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytucking. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see the sword. Building on the left.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
What an issue.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Oh, and I see you have a protectorate arbiter with you as well. Of course.
Your casual method of address has been noted. Consider yourself thankful that present company stays my wrath. Some.
I'm gonna check my papers, but my team's my business, like it or not.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Do you know who's to blame for the attack?
We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. Initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Pardon?
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. Both of them? Well, one can hardly argue against thoroughness. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Yeah. Mineral acquisition automatic.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is why our illustrious... Probably not best for me to talk with you.
Dusty. Initiate Pendleton? That's a name.
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
Cleared me.
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge.
Is this where the cargo pod used in the attack was launched? Can you tell me what happened?
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
Excruciating detail.
Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined zeranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Anti's Choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level.
Who launched it?
A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably, she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me. May all our efforts add to the equation.
Yeah. This is considered stealing. Damn it. I need a mag pick. Oh, do you guys have any opinions?
Still too many corporate bootlickers drawing air around.
Do you have an opinion?
This agent of the Sovereign stands ready. Speak
Okay.
freely.
I like that you were acknowledged, though. That's kind of funny to me. Just like, oh, and you have an arbiter with you. I'm like, you mean Tristan?
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best.
Right.
I mean, just look at this mess.
Alright, in we go. Descend. Descend. Ooh. I like that it looks like watercolor.
Initiate Alva, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at once.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Well, this will be fun.
Hold on. Emergency detoxification initiated. System reset when what's-her-name took over.
Yeah, toss ball card, honey.
I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
You got anything, honey?
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
You mean initiate Alpha?
A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
Probably need to investigate it before murdering anyone.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
All right. Any thoughts?
The manufactory is anything but diminutive. It chagrins me to admit it, but the Order knows their pomp.
So this is where they moved all the zeranium mining and processing to when they decommissioned the autonomous extractorium, huh? It's quite impressive. Would be quite inconvenient if all the uranium spontaneously exploded while we were down here.
Ava.
I
Asa.
don't feel like this is a good time to stop and discuss things, Commander.
Why'd I call you Ava?
The Order was responsible for most uranium manufacturing prior to the schism. It is fortunate that the Protectorate has accelerated its own production since.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
Ooh. Sealed. Damn it. I'm gonna try to sneak in. I don't know what I would be sneaking into. Is this her in her office?
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet. Failed to see the point.
I just wanted to see if you had anything else to say. The computer's off. You are a necessary part of the plan, therefore you need to be a part of the Order of the Ascendant. Right. Let's try not to kill her. You know, because why would I have an energy canister? I haven't even picked anything up. What does that one say? The Order acts as one. Remember, I is imaginary. That's insane. That's an insane sentence.
Now, this is important.
Oh.
Ruchi described the Arachnid's Calicity as slavering when it attacked. How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
An opening where the dead arachnid presumably sprang from the area slathered in a species telltale sign. An uncomfortably large arachnid colorway definitely came out of here. Unfortunately, you lack the expertise to determine much else. What do I need?
I don't know anything about the
I
fluid's
can't.
evolved.
I'm dumb.
Being attacked. I shot it.
Can't
There's
talk.
goo all over the
Calculating
spawn
an
and
inverse
emerged.
complex
There's
sign
a
function in my head.
Nerd. I don't know numbers. I'm not good with numbers.
Two
I confuse
exemplars,
numbers.
dead as Pythagoras.
Of course, she's hiding
one's been
something.
inside
You
Operation
think those two
Flint?
Alva's been here for how many years?
Investigate.
I never noticed her. Just blended in with the scenery somehow.
Her actions prove otherwise,
Investigator?
Hi. It's weird to just immediately be called investigator. Records. It's sealed. Can I break in? Let me into records. Oh, everything's on lockdown and I have to talk to her. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Okay.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function. I only question them being in roles of significant authority.
Okay.
Always account for standard deviation.
Gonna check on every side. High security access card. Who do we think would have a high security access card? Who Who do we think here would have a high security access card? Just checking on the corners.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Investing.
Who do we think here would have a high security access card?
Well, aren't you the eccentric sort?
Well, you don't have a high security access card, but you do have a decryption key, and that I like. Anyone here have a high security access key?
May the plan guide you.
The plan, yeah. Two order initiates appear to have been shot. Uh-huh. Not sure what happened. I'm gonna keep that door closed.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now?
Do I get to take you home with me? Can I? Let me sit up. Let me look at you, Alva. Alright.
And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend?
Which one?
Could that be a Protectorate Arbiter? And someone else? Glorious dawn, I take it. Sensational look, dear. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Abbott sent me to find out who caused the explosion. Wait, how could you tell him from Earth Directorate?
I expect few in the Order know of you, but, well, I've kept to a role here that is purposely not very taxing. Others prefer calculations in their spare time. I have my stories. Between launches, I enjoyed serials, two-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buddy, even if they are considered contraband. And you decidedly share their upright bearing. For the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help.
Eagerness and good timing are our calling cards. We'll have this mess sorted in no time. Oh. I'm going with it because I have it.
Oh, you sounded just like Buddy, striving his best to resemble Commander Zane. The similarity was uncanny. Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. I was apparently at the wrong point in space at the wrong point in time. Really? Do you see me, a saboteur? Oh, don't they always attempt to, flee the scene?
Tell me your side then.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, Who's being blamed for this calamity? Me.
Isn't it DeVries that set it off? Because Victor was making a bomb, but since the bomb never got to DeVries, she went to drastic measures and did this, or am I wrong?
Somehow. Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch.
Security
Why,
guard.
yes. I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this. Of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
I do that and you'll come out. Sedova says you might blow this place up. You promise not to if I help you. You promise not to blow up the place?
If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Into records. I was about to ask why she has the ability to do this and then completely forgot that she has control of the entire place and she's the one that put it on lockdown. Into the records. Okay, move. Get inside so I can steal things without being yelled at. Thank you. Okay, pick up this. Anything else to pick up? Printed oh my god. Background ex-convict? I hate it here. The launch records consist of a number of instructions that are time-stamped and uniquely numbered. Using the time of the launch initiate alpha supplied, you are able to look up the recent launch. The entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. You also detect a slight odor from the records, but it's unclear if that's just the type of paper or a product of the printing process. The record clearly shows that Initiate Alpha launched the payload at Outpost Opportunity. It's undisputed that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious. Okay. Messages. From tenured Archivist Leander to all staff, subject word of caution. A friendly reminder that there remains a 19.8% chance of one coming face to cephalothorax with a arachnid or uncomfortable size and toothy disposition among the lower levels of the manufacturing. Our colleagues in xenobiology know that screaming from one's arms and other expression of abject terror only excite the creatures further, so please be advised to weep silently during any chance unfortunate encounters. Ever the best, tenured Archivist Leander. From Leander to Svoboda. Gods. As overseer of this facility, you are clearly allowed full access to all areas and equipment, but your presence here not to remains a distraction. At best hours, facility as you are not out keenly aware the minor disagreements can translate to lose over time and remain confident you will. Okay. Cool. At best, Leander. Launch records. Status records expunged. Please review backup physical records. And the smell is weird. That's all I can deduce. Is that yes, it does say that you did it. All records were expunged, and the record smell is weird.
Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by them.
I can't open this. Wish I could. Wish I could.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
Well, hello. Have an update to share with Initiate Alpha?
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Facility secured then?
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different. You suspect me somehow? One must keep one's eyes wide open in such times, I suppose. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
Record showed you fired the payload. Paper smelled weird, though. The data has been purged, but the physical record said you launched. Ooh, we're going with the first one.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to affect the falsification. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
That still doesn't tell us who's responsible. If that's true, that can't feel too great. Someone left you to pull the trigger. Sorry about those conclusions. It still doesn't tell us who's responsible.
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Hold up, I don't have my glasses on, I can't hear you. Can we prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit. Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Do you have a high security key card? Oh, shit. Thank you. Let's see what we got. Ooh. I keep 323. We have enough! We have enough, and I became really excited. Okay, and the other one? It should go to both, right? Everybody seems to be doing it. Yeah. Let's go and steal another from somebody else. Dragoon armor. Blooded jumpsuit. Is that a hospital card? No hospital card? Come on, give me a hospital card. I want a hospital card. Hospital card. Hospital card? No. Good, anything nice. Where am I going? Investigate central processing. How do I get up there? Ooh, I can go in here. What do we got? Can I open this? Security access key card! Sometimes it's worth pickpocketing. What? Did that say a Zeranium grenade? A Zeranium grenade. Unequipped. Okay. No. I like my little wings. And my little shoes. Woof. Okay. What else we got in here? Essence of Vigor. Is that it? Anything else? One of those weird coil things? Alright. I thought the chair was highlighted for a minute. What the fuck you want me to do with that? How do I get up there? Oh, got it.
That Svoboda would have made a good arbiter, Oh, just a little jest. No, she struck me an over-officious buffoon.
Wow. Okay. Why is there...
I have tried to punish.
I was not listening to her.
Over here.
Ah, finally a favorable happenstance. After I became stuck in here, those organisms appeared, all hungry-eyed and slavering profusely. The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier.
Whatever will I do?
Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect. Let me think. You could try jimmying the door open if you have engineering expertise.
We
or,
don't.
I don't know, engage in a routine advanced physical regime. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner. Though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you.
I have enough engineering skills.
Oh, then what are you waiting for? Should be able to make quick work of that door.
Oh my god, if I just shoot it. I have the ability to do something. Fuck off. Sorry.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Yes, I have a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely. Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
Did you examine the exposed wiring? What do you think happened here?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both. I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside. Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Thanks, buddy. Examine. Patchwork rave switch boxes and cables connecting. Oh my god, get me out of here. I can't. God damn it. I'm putting in observation. Get out of my house. Facilities command system is obviously running on cables here. It is noticeable. You determined that the wires were specifically configured here to reroute coordinate commands from initiating to this location in the operations room. Thank you.
May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
Conkling. That is not what that says. Conkling? Conkling. There's more.
I shall reduce them to
Hey, that.
A lot. All in the wrist.
Thank you. Oh my god, I keep forgetting I have grenades. Keep fully forgetting that I have grenades. What else we got around here? Oh, that's it? Okay. Thank you, Conkling. What do I do now? Discover who's responsible for the attack. Discover who is responsible. It's...
taking punitive action. Have you no battlefield decorum?
There we go. Refinement logistics. Okay. How do I get over there? It's not. No. What's that? This way?
Vector's been in there a while.
May all your theories prove true.
Always account for standard deviation.
Ha 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 ha.
I like that Alva. Granted, she's most likely lying through her teeth, but at least she's interesting.
Do we think she's lying? It's really cool down here. Ooh, you've arrived at your destination. Initiate double day? Cool.
Yes. Suppose you'll do.
Suppose I'll do.
I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. What else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort. Well, you'll be especially interested in what I have to offer. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Alright, you've got yourself a specialist, or a reasonable standard.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Yeah, yeah. Warning, unspecified dangers predicted. Yeah, that's a problem. Why am I allowed to come over here? What? Why am I? Okay. Okay, carefully. Oh my dear lord. What? Got it. Okay. What do we got here? Vent system. Uranium being vented. The control board allows users to update settings for the uranium overflowing venting system. Safety restrictions have clearly been said to exceed stated tolerances, causing the explosion and subsequent leak. We cleared now? I say as I almost walked into a pit. Cleared. Cool. Oh, and now I know why I can go over here. did the thing. Give me the thing.
Ah, you're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded. Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it. With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack on the outpost opportunity?
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Do you happen to know anything about Initiate Alpha?
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Seen them lurking about before or after the leak occurred?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Requires science that I don't have.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell.
The barracks. The barracks. I can go over here now. Ooh. High security access key? Yes! Is this what stealing is about? Give me everything you have. There's nothing in there. What would I do if I didn't? What would I do if I didn't steal that off of him? Wouldn't be able to get into anything or do anything. Which one's hers? Personal assessment, initiate alpha, Miriam. Personal assessment, initiate alpha from alpha, Miriam Alpha. Is that her full name? During our recent discussions, Initiate Alpha has shown a profound unwillingness to discuss early motivational factors and aspirations. This notably frustrating disposition renders us unable to adequately project her career path. When I detailed this concern to the initiate, I was met with a silence one can only characterize as astounding. If I were to draw a conclusion based on this inconsistent data drawn from years of similar interviews, I would say it almost appears that she is being evasive, tenured archivist Leander. Interesting. That is a bathroom. No tossball cart anywhere. Anywhere. I'm sure I did collect everything in here. Lighting up. Looks like these are like wall safes that I can open, but I cannot. Oh. Nope, nope. Just out of curiosity. Okay. Anything? Ooh. So someone hiding grain under their bed? Uniac? Universal. Equation, numerical. Innovation. I have no idea. Important to check every corner. you have anything else to say?
Yes, yes, I have had my fill of stochastic uncertainty today.
Stochastic? I've heard that word before. Do you guys have any opinions? I don't know.
Order in fighting. I could get used to this. If I did not find myself in the middle of it, that is. I wonder about that initiate, Alva.
Too much mayhem to be sown to stop and talk right now. I don't feel like this is a good time. I don't feel like this is a good time to stop and
The
discuss
Order
things,
was
Commander.
responsible for most Zeranium manufacture. The manufactory is anything but diminutive. It chagrins me to admit it. But the Order knows
May
it
all your endeavors add to the equation.
Oh, hello, dear.
Okay. I've picked up a lot of shit. Do you want your key back?
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the launch coordinates and pushed processing settings past tolerances.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
She doesn't seem capable of engineering all this.
I wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly absolves her. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party, so I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a turn more to my liking.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yeah, she does. Obviously, she was framing you. I'm not sure she was actually involved, but you were definitely framed by someone.
Her possible involvement notwithstanding, Constance Svoboda is an Order proctor, and I cannot abide her cold-blooded murder. Especially by someone we clearly know so little about. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
Pleased to meet you, former Endpoint Delgado. I don't know what to call you now.
Marisol's fine, thank you, dear.
What's Department of Preemptive Casual Redirection? The PCR.
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid. I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda. I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything. Before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
If she doesn't talk, shoot her. Definitely determined, maybe a bit of a stretch.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for someone to discover. By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
That's,
Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Well, you sure cut them. That was breathtaking. And hilarious. What artistry! What subterfuge! What aim!
She, by the way. I was assuming that when it said Alva, I'm like, oh, I'm getting her name wrong. And then she said her actual name, and I'm like, yeah, that's who. This is our last companion. Marisol. You're coming home with us. You're getting on the ship. So that means that I will have one of every faction. 2 of the original team, Order of the Ascendant, the Protectorate, Cultists, and Auntie's Choice. Access Oversight Control. Rubbish Bin. Commence message recovery. Recovering entries. From Abbot Newell to Protectorate Savada. Svoboda. As you know, I value your sagacity when it comes to supervisory matters. With that said, allow me to put the following question to you. If one had a close colleague, a friend, even whose diligence appears to have slid and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what actions would you advise? Surely one should not consider submitting them for a promotion. Speaking hypothetically, of course, I await your counsel, Abbot Newell. Access Oversight Control. That's clearly about the friend. Toxic Elephium Repository Access. Toxic... okay.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off-limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Let's go. I really like her voice. What have we got here? Chromium.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Uranium Ray. And an advanced decryption key. Why should I have the honors? I haven't been paying attention to a single thing going on. I fully have. Okay. From not identified subject, your orders. The attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Auntie's Choice and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation in both localities that threatens to expose our plans. This is an unacceptable error on your part, and I expected better. Perhaps I should have entrusted this task to Luivino. Luvino? From the start. Ooh, another person to find. Cooperate with the Earth Directorate agent insofar as it does not lead back to us, and know that further failure will be met with severe consequences. Not identified from unknown recipient subject contingency plans. In light of recent setbacks, DeVries has concluded that we are to pursue contingency plan A467. Further instructions will be issued at a time of my predetermining. I was right.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yeah, I'm pursuing the head of the conspiracy, Augustine DeVries.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
You're right. Can't tell if you're shaken or euphoric right now.
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Sold. Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business. How could I say no?
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Oh, Tristan. Could you please go back to the ship?
Very well. I shall return to my quarters. Perhaps I'll use this time to catch up on my reading.
Thanks, buddy.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
One for all. Recruited all companions. I love that you put the little eye mask on for like 5 minutes.
It is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Seer Wiley isn't very good at this whole seer business, is he? Nice of him to just hand us the code like that. We should remember to mock him for that as he bleeds out.
Got it. Yeah. It's about to be, as soon as you said that, I'm like, I'm the agent you're talking about. Okay, how do we get out of here quickly? Is there an exit here? No. Why would there be an exit? I have 3 minutes to make it back to the ship. I can't fast travel from this location, I think. Where's the front door?
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
Nah. I understood then, and I understand now.
Well, regardless,
You want your key back?
I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
Cool. Do you want your key back?
May fate and fortune converge.
Up. Transition to Zeranium. Oh, that was bright. Matriarch's Mercy crushed as predicted. Was everyone fine, though? Was everyone fine? Did nobody die? Return to Fiona. Who the fuck's Fiona? Fiona? Who in the fuck is Fiona? I've never met a Fiona. I'm gonna deal with y'all tomorrow. Good night. Yes. Proceed to main menu. We'll figure out who Fiona is tomorrow.